and you can go on the internet and find all the intricate detail of their situation. But like I said, she was already a prostitute, saying that she had got pimped on from a young age. Saying not saying that makes it right, but like.
Yo, what it do? It's your boy Buck Breeze, Mr. No Slacking himself. No slacking involved. It's bad for your health. Hey, I'm a shake boy and shake time. Know what I'm talking about? Just getting at y'all with this real quick and slide, man. I got some shit I gotta do. All my shakers, I need y'all to check in, man. Everything shaking, tap in with your boy. Let's get it. Yo, we got some wild shit today. So they say one of the most viral girls on social media, she got sentenced to 15 years in the feds. Like, damn, what she do? She supposed to move some bricks or some shit. Yo, we gotta get into this, man. See what's good. No time is money, and we can't get a what? Man, dollar back. You better get your mind right. Let's jump on to this, man. See what's good. You heard me? See what's popping with this.
The woman who calls herself a derogatory term on social media now.
The woman who calls herself a derogatory term on social media, oh, she must be calling herself, the B word and all that. Yeah.
Faces disturbing sex crime charges.
Look, he couldn't even get that shit out right. Now faces disturbing. He couldn't get that shit out right. Hold up. And he just said sex crime charges. That shit just focused tuned into my head. He said sex crime charges. Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. What? Sex crime charges? Yo, y'all ever heard this girl, man? If y'all heard of her, man, jump in the comments, man.
Faces disturbing sex crime charges. Melanie Danae Williams has thousands of followers on Snapchat and Instagram. Now the
Melanie Danae Williams. Yo, if y'all heard of her, if you follow her on Snapchat, if you got her on Instagram, jump in the comments, man. Put me on about her. Say pretty, then it's a 304. Okay. I don't know what that's about, but all right. That's her ring for real? Nah.
22-year-old has been arrested and charged with trafficking minors for sex.
What? What the fuck? Damn, shorty, you tripping. You out here selling kids? Nah. They must got it wrong.
Prosecutors say she also beat a prostitute she recruited online with a broomstick and threw bleach on her. Williams' attorney has refused to comment on the case. She now faces
she was in these streets for real.
His life in prison if convicted.
I thought it was some shit like it was something different. But it's gonna say some different shit. If that was the case, shit, no cap, she fucking deserved that shit. But
convicted.
What's good, y'all? What's the numbers TV? It's your boy Poe Rowe. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. And like a video if you appreciate the content that Poe Rowe and What's the Numbers I provided. Today we back with a profile piece. This one is on the Pretty Hoe. In this video we're going to talk about her early years coming up in Los Angeles. Then we'll dive into the Pretty Hoe's past and some of the things.
About to say, it sounded like he just said pretty hoe. He did. Okay.
She says happened to her, causing her to be the way she was in the streets. After that, we'll highlight her time in the spotlight after going viral on social media for her antics. And lastly, we'll break down the...
Hold the fuck up. She looked a little familiar. I think I might have seen her on Snapchat or something.
The Pretty Hoe's arrest and case before dissecting how it all played out. The Pretty Hoe, real name Melanie Williams, is from Los Angeles, California. Growing up in the South Central neighborhood can be serious as it's filled with a bunch of different gangs all over the city. Even though the gang culture doesn't produce nearly as many female members as it does males, it can still be easy for young girls to get swooped up in that lifestyle in LA. The Pretty Hoe wouldn't make her name in LA from gangbanging though. Instead, she became well known for something else, which was being a wild gun-toting prostitute / pimp. In 2016, her rise to internet fame began.
Oh, she was G'd up.
Mostly off the wild antics she did and posted online, like dancing with a gun to tease Grizzly First Day Out song or getting into fights with other girls, to straight up posting herself on social media with older white men who would pay.
Oh shit, that's what she fucked up at. Okay, Pretty Hoe, I get it. So she was a hoe. She was selling buns. Damn, shorty. Look at her face. That's the look of shame right there. She don't. The crazy thing is, she probably really don't give a fuck. There's some shame in them eyes, boy. Shaming them
pay her
out.
for her services. The Pretty Hoe also had a sidekick named the Fine Hoe,
That's
who
crazy.
was into the life.
And she had a sidekick named the Fine Hoe. God damn it. What the hell is going on? Who raised these motherfuckers, man? Call yourself Pretty Hoe? Fine Hoe? Like, what the fuck?
That also. The two would hang out and
Man.
work together as they went viral back to back on the internet. It wasn't the first time some prostitutes would broadcast their adventures online, but this duo was very entertaining.
So she probably started out, maybe she was stripping, maybe she wasn't. But most girls like this, they be starting out stripping. Or they don't. They just start out selling buns. Like, that's crazy.
To the younger generation that was into that lifestyle. Of course, stench in jail would follow, as they were just too reckless. Both girls would end up doing months in jail during their year or two that they were lit on social media. Now, before we villainize the Pretty Hoe for the image she portrayed or the crimes police say she committed, let's just point out that she was a young girl and, according to reports, was also a victim of sex trafficking, as she was pimped to sell her body from a young age.
See? Yeah, most of the time, you know what I mean? People, it's from their traumas. So she just lived off of her own traumas, like, and then obviously put other people into the shit, which is fucked up, but damn.
She also done some jail time by the age of 22 after serving 7 months in prison for an incident involving a firearm.
She had no face tattoos then, that's good.
Then, in 2017, the Pretty Hoe was arrested a few more times, with the last arrest of the year being on December 24th. She was remanded without bail on that final arrest and held until March of 2018, when she was charged federally with trafficking
Hooker. They called her a hooker. That means she was just literally out there, you know, selling it.
minors for sex and using force or fraud to coerce an adult into prostitution. Her new
So basically what she did was what I'm thinking right now is I think that what she did was probably she just started recruiting people. I don't think she like made nobody do it. Like, you know what I mean? Like made them do it. That type shit. Like, I don't know. But let's get into it. You know what I mean? Let's see. But I just don't think she made them do it. Like, you know how a pimp, like how motherfuckers get sex trafficked, they be made to do that shit. They be tied up in a room, getting drugged up all day long, move from here to there, making them, know what I mean, do all these acts they don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? But they drugged up the whole time, like, too, because they've been made to do this shit. Like, I don't think she made them.
federal case would play itself out in court for a few months before she took a plea deal and pled guilty in November of 2018 to a single count of sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion. As part of her plea deal, the Pretty Hoe admitted to recruiting victims, including minors, into commercial sex trafficking. She would then abuse them by beating, threatening, and forcing one victim to get a name tattooed on her face. The Pretty Hoe also
Oh, okay. Well, she was forcing things and I don't think she was forcing them to live that sex trafficking life. I think she was telling them like, yo, we can make some bread. Know what I mean? You just gotta give me the cut out of it because I've got the clients, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? I think it was that kind of thing. Yeah, she probably had to keep him in line, smack him up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I get that part, but that's what pimps do to their hoes, right? So, yeah.
posted videos that showed her beating young women and threatening them with guns. She also admitted in the plea agreement her willingness to use the
I think the face tattoo that she probably made the other chicks get probably was part of the gang. She probably made like a gang up, basically. You know what I mean? If you notice, the Fine Hoe had a tattoo on her face. She got a tattoo on her face. If they show us other girls with her, I'm sure they got tattoos on their face too. That face tattoo shit is not cute though for females.
internet to recruit 2 minors to engage in commercial sex acts.
Not all big
and she
like
kept
that.
all the profits. And then in January 2019, at just 23 years of age, the Pretty Hoe was sentenced to 15 years in federal prison for her crimes. Right now, she's serving her time at a federal prison in Washington
She's just in and out of jail till she end up being in jail.
with a release date in July 2031. But yo, it's What's the Numbers TV. This is a quick profile piece on the Pretty Hoe, real name Melanie Williams. Now, like I want to say, man, she was lit. Her sidekick, her partner, the Fine Hoe. Now, during their year or two that they was lit, you know, it was back and forth to jail, back and fighting every other day. You know,
That shit was not lit.
the fast lifestyle. The Fine Hoe ended up going to jail doing some time. She had multiple kids, and like she kind of like, you know, fell back. Not, no, she kind of just like stopped.
That's the Fine Hoe now, y'all. So she's probably still on the internet. Some of y'all probably still follow her right now.
Being as loose and reckless and posting everything on the internet, you know, probably to, you know, to be around for her kids and not having to get locked up like her friend, you know, the Pretty Hoe did end up getting 15 years. Now, she did do some foul things, You know, as far as like what the police said she did and what she copped out to, she did been around those girls multiple times when like she had just met them. They was all on social media because she was posting them. They was posting her. It was a big thing. You go look, if you want to dive deeper, you can go on the internet and find, you know, all the intricate details of their situation. But like I said, she was already, you know, a prostitute, saying that she had got pimped on from a young age. You know, saying, not saying that makes it right, but you know, like
Wow, look at that. White tricks only. Damn. This was really going on though. I know, like, trust me, I understand selling ass is a thing. I get it. But damn, shorty, you mad young, like. Yeah, you got a whole life ahead of you. Like, to do that shit at such a young age is terrible, man. It's terrible to do it at any age. But I'm just saying, when you're fucking 22 years old with shit, you know what I'm saying? Fuck, man.
it's easier once you're in that lifestyle to pass and continue living that lifestyle and trying to do other things. Like, I guess she went from being a prostitute to trying to pimp on other girls, and you know that's what she got locked up for and doing 15 years right now. When she gets,
But truthfully, you can't even blame her because, you know what I mean? She grew up in the shit. You know what I'm saying? So if she grew up in it, she ain't know nothing else. She just basically figured she bossed up in a situation that she knew and already grew up in. So at this point, she just bossed up and mastered her situation. You know what I'm saying? If you grow up getting pimped and hoed, and then you end up doing the pimping and the hoeing, you feeling like you mastered your situation. You know what I mean? You did it in life. You know what I'm saying? You went from here to here now. You know what I mean? So, you know.
Sal should be in her mid to late 30s, I'm thinking. Maybe she gets out a little earlier, who knows? And, you know, I don't know what she's going to get back to.
Wow. She said she loved jail. See, that's what I'm saying. See, where she came from, know what I mean? You gotta understand that. Certain people come from certain shit to where jail ain't no motherfucking punishment for them. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man.
To doing, but, you know, hopefully she mature a little bit and, you know, grow mentally from there, from now to then. You know what I'm saying? Now, real quick, though, the LA lifestyle, you know.
Shit. I tell you what, she said that 2 years after she was in. Well, she got a nice 15. So, I don't think she gonna be saying that now. About 10 years in, she ain't gonna be saying she love that shit no more.
You know, because I've done a lot of profile pieces on different areas, and there's multiple crash out lifestyles, but, you know, the ones that I see that the most that you could just see from a jump that I was able to see was like something like this, because, you know, that pimping and hoeing lifestyle is big in the West Coast. And the gang lifestyle, I've done a lot of profile pieces on certain gang members, it looked like they was crash outs. So like I said, this gang lifestyle is everywhere now. Pimping and hoeing is everywhere now. So just look at it from a gang aspect out there, look at it from the pimping aspect out there, these profile pieces, and look how it turned out. So, you know, basically maybe you could sideswipe the ditches and the falls and, you know, hopefully get about that without losing your life or going to jail for a long time. So, like I said, man, take these profile pieces and try to learn from them, see what the outcome is, see how they started out, and see how it relates to you and how you can use it to your advantage. But I ain't going to ramble too long. It's What's the Numbers TV. If you remember her, she had to dance with the
Yo, so, hey, jump in the comments, man. If you heard her, if you follow a friend, if you know of her, whatever the case is, know what I mean? Jump in the comments. Also, jump in the comments what you think. Like, you know what I mean? About the lifestyle she was living. You think, like, you know what I'm saying? This is shit she came from. So she had to fucking try to do what she could do to get up out of that shit and move the way she could move. Know what I mean? She had to do what she could do. Hey, man. It is what it is. Yo, it's your boy Buck Breeze. Mr. No Slacking himself. No slacking involved. It's bad for your health. Yo, I'm a shake boy, shake time. You know what I'm talking about? Can't hit y'all with this real quick and slide, man. Got some shit that I gotta do. Yo, my shakers, I need y'all to tap in, man. Everything shaking, tap in with your boy. You know what I'm talking about? Let's get it.